Hi, my name is Scotty Melvin. I'm in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I own a drone. Here it is. It's from a company called DJI, and the model is a Phantom 3 Professional. This is the most popular drone in the world, and it is awesome. It shoots 4K video and 12 megapixel photos. This thing is no toy. And you know what? Lately, I've been bothered by a lot of people jumping to conclusions every time they hear the word drone. No, I don't use it to peep in your windows. In fact, there's no way anyone with a drone could do that without you knowing, and I'm about to show you why. Here we are outside, nowhere near a house. The video you're watching now is being shot by my Phantom. We're going to go up in the air to different heights all the way to 400 feet, which is the most allowed by the FAA. Yes, this aircraft is regulated by the FAA and its rules, and soon it'll have to be registered with the Department of Transportation. It's basically being treated like a 747, even though it's just a couple of pounds and about 16 inches wide. So here we are at ground level. Hey, is that Tom Selleck? No, that's just me, a guy with a killer goatee who needs to lose 25 pounds. And as you can see here, we're pretty much at ground level, maybe a little bit higher, and you can tell that I'm holding up just a couple of fingers here. There you go. So what we're going to do is go up incrementally a few feet, so you can see when we get up in the air a bit, you can barely tell what's going on the ground. So here we are, headed up to around 25 feet. So that's still me, and you can pretty much tell, and you can see my two fingers. That's at 25 feet. Now we're going to zoom up to 50 feet. I'm getting smaller, of course. You can't quite tell it's me. You can tell it's a person. And I'm going to wave a little bit. Hold out a couple of fingers. You can almost tell I have two fingers out there, but just barely. That's at 50 feet. Now we'll go up to 100 feet. Above the treetops, still looking straight down. Now you can barely tell I'm a human. You can see my arm move, but you can't tell how many fingers I have. That's at 100 feet, just above the treetops. Now we'll zoom up to 200 feet. Now, if you didn't know I was standing there in the first place, you probably couldn't even tell I was there. You can almost see my arm moving, but only if you're looking closely. That's at 200 feet. Now we'll go up to 300 feet. At this point, I'm a small dot in the shade in the corner of these trees. You can barely see me moving. You don't even know there's a person there. That's at 300 feet. Now we're headed up to the maximum that we're allowed to go by the FAA, and that's 400 feet. If you didn't know I was there in the first place, you couldn't tell now. I'm just a little white speck down on the ground as we look from 400, just shy of 400 feet in the air. So there you go. Once this aircraft gets airborne a little bit, you can't see much of anything close up. That's because the camera, while it's awesome, is a fixed aperture camera at 2.8. It does not zoom in and it does not zoom out. It can't. So even if I were hovering high over your house for some ridiculous reason, I couldn't see anything but the outline of your roof. If anybody showed up with one of these and wanted to sneak a peek in your windows, they couldn't without you knowing. Why? Here's what it sounds like. Listen, this is an amazing piece of equipment, and I look forward to doing some cool things with it in the future. We've already shot some fun projects, and you can check out videos and photos over at my website at scottybud.com. So let's get rid of this horrible stereotype of people only using drones to look in your windows. A, you should have your curtains closed, and B, what makes you think you have anything that anybody really wants to see anyway? Thanks for watching.